Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Cider Drinker. How do you like this new layout, eh? Yes, now I've actually got a desk to do my reviews on, so hence the little layout change. Hope you like it. Still in the spare room, so hopefully the lighting is still going to be good and everything, so kind of testing this out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you like this setup more? Did you prefer it on the sofa? Whatever way, I'll do whatever people fancy. But anyway, besides the point, I am back once again with the Tricky Cider Company, which is a courtesy of Cider Hub. So yeah, this is the third of these 6 ciders that Paul from Cider Hub sent over to me, so thank you very much for that. And today it is a bottle of their, I don't know if you can see that, I'll bring it actually closer to the camera there, but it is a bottle of their Elderflower cider. There you go, elderflower infused cider, should I say. Now, people that have been watching my channel over the years will know what my thoughts are about elderflower infused ciders. Some of them have been really good, some of them have been pretty damn terrible. So it'll be interesting to see how Tricky's take on it falls in that sort of category. But considering what I have had from them in the past, I'm hoping it's going to be really, really good things. So, like the rest of the range, comes in 500ml bottles, and like any infused cider, it is 4% ABV, so nothing out of the ordinary there. Traditional Somerset cider. We make our own elderflower cordial, gathering the flowers from the farm in early June and mix with a light, early variety cider to produce this zesty and refreshing summer drink. Well, I mean, it's February now, so kind of going into spring, so could work. Apples from the Somerset levels fermented on the Blackdown Hills to improve shelf life, stored in a cool, dry place away from sunlight. It is marketing itself as a sweet infused cider, which I would imagine it's going to be because elderflower infused ciders are normally pretty damn sweet. So, but you know, sometimes they do go a little bit overboard with that. Now, be interesting to see if this is going to be still or sparkling. It is sparkling! Oh. Right. Okay, I'm going to cut. Right, well, that wasn't a very good start, was it? That has to be one of the most overcarbonated ciders I've ever had on this channel. Honestly, that is... I can hear it. I can hear it in the bottle fizzing away. Yeah, that's not a good sign. I mean, yes, this bottle is ever so slightly out of date, but that really shouldn't affect... Look at that. Just look at that. That is ridiculous amounts of carbonation. That is, God. Here you go. I'll get the colour and stuff, but listen to this. That is one of the most overcarbonated ciders I've ever had on the channel. Look at that roaring carbonation going up there. It is translucent, not quite opaque. But yeah, it's a dark golden, light amber colour in the glass. But I'm going to be honest, I have not got good reservations about this cider considering what has just happened here. So, I mean... smells fine on the bottle, but yeah, there's that sweet elderflower coming through. I mean, that doesn't smell overpowering. It doesn't smell, you know, doesn't smell like there's anything wrong with this cider. I just don't know why. I just don't know why it did that. That's weird. But I mean, there is sediment. There's old bits floating around in there as well. So, yeah, well. But I mean, the smell is fine. It's light. It's zesty. It has got that sweet elderflower coming through. But yeah, nothing major. Yeah, but that was weird how it did that. That's weird. Anyway. Let's dive in, just see what it tastes like. Hopefully it's not infected or anything and it's going to be a good one. So, well, cheers everyone. And yeah, thanks to Paul from Cider Hub for sending this over to me. Here's hoping it's going to be 3 for 3 for Tricky. Cheers. I'm not sure. Not sure on this. I'm not sure on this at all. I don't know whether this is an infected bottle. I don't know whether it's just because it's slightly out of date that it's gone a bit awry, although the last one was slightly out of date and that was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, the carbonation is so full on that it's just kind of detracting from the flavours because it's just foaming in my mouth. I mean, there is a slight touch of the elderflower there, but there's this like sour, really tart taste coming through. That's yeah, it doesn't taste sweet at all. I mean, I was expecting it to be really sweet, but this does not taste sweet. It tastes tart. It tastes acidic. Even the smell of the elderflower is gone now. Okay. I always hate these sorts of reviews because I never know if it's meant to taste like this or not. I don't think it's meant to taste like this. I really don't. Yeah, if you gave me this, I would not say that this had any resemblance of an elderflower infused cider at all, because there's nothing in it that would call it an elderflower cider apart from the smell initially. It's tart. It's really, really just so overcarbonated. You saw the mess that it made on the desk. I mean, that was something else. I've not seen that. Apart from Belgian beers, I've not seen a cider erupt like that before. I've had a few, but that's definitely the worst that I've had. And I can feel it in my stomach already. Just the carbonation just churning around there. I'm going to take it on face value. I am going to review it as though this is what it's supposed to taste like. If it doesn't, and it isn't supposed to taste like this, I will re-review it and redo it. But I'm going to go for a final taste, for a final verdict, and then I'm going to just give my honest opinion, as I always do. Yeah, it's sour. It's sour, it's tart. It's like really, really citric, lemony. It has got quite a rough mouthfeel as well on the back end. There's just no sweetness. There's no hint of elderflower at all. And a slight hint of sulfites there as well. A slight eggy overtone to that. Right. Well, I'm gonna say, if it is meant to taste like that, there's something going very wrong, because this is not an elderflower infused cider. This tastes more like a really, really rustic, acidic, dry. It's like single variety, almost like a russet cider. That's how strong it tastes. It even tastes stronger than 4%. So I don't know whether there's been a secondary fermentation in the bottle. I don't know, because the sediment was there. Something might have happened in there, but if it is meant to taste like this, then it's not great. I'm going to say it is not great at all. It's not the worst tasting thing I've ever had, but that overcarbonation is absolutely killing this cider for me as well. So yeah, not great from the Tricky Cider guys. And for that, oh, my blooming chalk just doesn't want to work, does it? There we go. Yeah, for a final verdict, I'm giving Tricky's Elderflower only a 2 out of 10. Yeah, I cannot recommend this one. As I said, if you guys have had this before and it's not meant to taste like this, please let me know. I will then endeavour to try and get another bottle and re-review it. But as it stands, the way that I'm having it here, it's not great. This is definitely the worst of the bunch that I've had from Tricky so far, which is a shame because the other two have been absolutely fantastic. So I'm hoping this is the only duff one out of the 6, and the other 3 that I've got are going to be fantastic. But for now, that is another episode of the Cider Drinker for you guys. I hope you liked it. And as usual, I'll be back with another delicious and hopefully tasty cider soon. But until then, I don't think I'm going to have any more of that because I know I'm just going to have terrible, terrible gut rot if I have any more. So I'm going to leave that there and probably have another cider to round off the evening. So have a great weekend and I'll see you soon. Cheers.